Librarians with the Springfield-Greene County Library District are back in the building, ready to help you get your next good read. But they are still taking several precautions just to make sure that everyone stays safe. Kathleen Odell is the Community Relations Director with the Library District, joining us tonight. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for asking us.
So a lot of recent changes and one big one today that you are able to announce.
Right. All the branches except two will reopen to the public on Tuesday, May 26th. That's the day after Memorial Day. Two branches cannot. They are so small they can't quarantine some of the return books, but all the branches will be open except those two, Fair Grove and Park Central branch, on the 26th. We will have some different hours beginning there. We usually are open much later in some of the branches, but we will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. at those branches. The drive-through windows at 5 of those branches will be open from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Very good. So 5 of the branches actually opened the drive-through service late last week. What was the response?
It was pretty overwhelming at first. In the first 3 days, I think the Library Center alone checked in about 9,000 returned books, and they also checked out a bunch of books too. At 7:30 in the morning at the Library Center, when we reopened the drive-through, there were already 12 cars in line waiting to return their books. They just couldn't wait to return their books or to pick up holds.
And what is the cleaning process for those returned items? Because I know you said that they do have to go pretty much into a quarantine, enable for others to check them out again. Right.
When people return books, we automatically quarantine them for 24 hours at a holding room on tables. And then after that 24 hours, they are wiped down. CD cases are wiped down with an EPA-approved solution, and we wipe down the covers of books. And then they are ready to return to the stacks and ready to circulate again. And so we need to keep those returned books, which may have germs on them. We keep those separate. So we require people to return books to the book return boxes or book bins, and we only check out books at the drive-thru.
Very good. During the stay-at-home orders, the Library District also created an info line where you could call and ask librarians questions. What are some of the frequently asked questions that you're getting?
Well, first of all, people wanted to call and say that how the services that they miss, like the mobile library and walking books. They also, there are some people who are very watchful of their accounts, of their library accounts. So when they return books, they want to make sure that that book is credited to their account. And because of the quarantine of the books, there is some delay from the time they return them to the time they actually get recorded as being returned on their account. So a lot of people were calling about that in the later days. People also wanted to know when we were going to reopen, and if they were going to be fined when the libraries reopen. Of course, I think we've got the message through that we have waived those fines. So people have until July to return their items. And by July, those people with due books, we will get notices of the due date for their particular books.
Now, the spring book sale with Friends of the Library was canceled because of the pandemic this year. That's a huge fundraiser. So what does that mean for programs at the library?
Well, the Friends of the Library's spring book sale in 2019 raised over they grossed over $148,000. And then you combine that with the fall sale, and that's quite a bit of money. So last year, with some of the proceeds from their sales, they gave the library district over $181,000 in grants and gifts so that the libraries could add certain collections or bring in authors or do concerts. So I don't know that the Friends have figured out what they can and cannot do because of the spring sale, but I imagine that it's going to affect the amount of money that they'll be able to give the library through grants to provide some things. Although they're very committed to providing great concerts and programs for people when those start, which is another thing, with the change in hours. We will be limiting those hours of the library branches through August 31st. Also during that time, we will not have any in-person programs in the library. And that's pretty consistent with a lot of what other library districts are doing for safety's sake. They're letting people come into the branches, but we're not having any programs where we are having large groups of people gathering in rooms. So we won't be using meeting rooms or study rooms or conference rooms, but people will still be able to come into the libraries. We are under some city and county requirements to do social distancing and also to limit the numbers of people who come into the branch at any one time based on square footage. So when people return on May 26th, they will probably notice some guidelines for how many people can come in and how long they can stay.
Now, you did mention some of the in-person programs. Are the summer reading programs still in effect for the kids?
I'm glad you asked that. The summer reading program will be a lot different this year because while we have one and we're still doing the same reading challenges and fun activities for kids, we're doing programs virtually. So performers like Oh My Gosh Josh and the real popular people like that, they will be doing virtual programs, and in our program guide, our bookends that we'll be producing at the end of this month, we'll tell people where to go in the program guide to log on to check where they should log into the virtual program.
Very good. Okay, this is Kathleen Odell with the Springfield-Greene County Library District. Thank you so much for all the updates. Again, all library branches except 2 will be opening up the Tuesday after Memorial Day on May 26th. So I know a lot of people looking forward to that. So thank you for the update.
We are too. Thank you.
All right, we will be right back with more Ozarks Tonight.